Where have you been? 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 I have not clocked in to do my job here on socials in like a month at this point. And to be so for real with y'all, I've been running away from y'all. At first, I thought this was just my yearly burnout that I experienced, but then I realized it was something different because my burnouts have never consisted of me not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to take care of myself, having a lot of feelings of like, what's the point in all of this? And then y'all know I am in the biggest transition that I've made to date in moving to LA. And eventually that's when I put two and two together. Like, what are the chances that I'm experiencing the craziest mental warfare of my life right before I transition into this completely new phase of my life that I know is meant for me? Spiritual warfare, is that you? And that's the thing about leveling up that I think a lot of people miss, especially if you are witnessing it through social media. Obeying your higher calling and transitioning into big phases of your life comes at a cost. For me, that cost is losing the ability to hide. And that's across the board. That's hiding from y'all because I'm discovering in this season that I have a real fear of actually being seen, like for real seen and perceived, because that goes to my perfectionist complex, blah, 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 a bunch of shit I'm working on in therapy. Don't even worry about it. But it's also me running away from parts of myself that I have not wanted to face. God said that this version of me now is not invited to this next phase of my life. As I said before, elevation comes at a cost. Being obedient comes at a cost. Mind you, this isn't a bad thing. This calling has been over my life. So going through this period is just proof positive that I am headed in the direction of my calling. A huge part of my calling is to be an example for the girls that look like me, that you can do anything that you want to do in this life. And in order to be an example, I have to do it. Now, how am I supposed to do that when I'm too concerned with people's perception of me, making sure I say everything the perfect way, the right way, never wanting to say the wrong thing to upset people? When you live like that and when you think like that, it makes you hide. And if you put two and two together, you can't be a change maker if you're too busy hiding yourself from everybody. It feels like I am literally being wrung out, and I feel so exposed. And what do I do when I feel exposed? I hide. Hence why y'all haven't seen me in a month. But God said, it's time to be the example that I say I want to be. And it's time to speak and let people see me. This is also what it looks like to chase your dreams. It's messy, it's complicated, it's non-linear, but it is also very real. I hope that this was helpful to anybody that needed to not feel crazy for going through the ringer right now. And this was a good first step for me. So that's all for today. I'll see you guys super soon.